Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. We are finally back after an admittedly too long time between uploading battles, but here we are with the Sassy Sylveons and the Shadow Squad going up against each other in their 13th match of the season. I do apologize for it being so long. A few personal things going on, and we're just going to try and get a lot of these matches out so we can finish Season 8 and move on to Season 9. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and jump into this. The Shadow Squad are going to go with a Shadow Bone, which is actually going to be super effective against the Victini. That does a ton of damage. That's a good start for the Shadow Squad. Shadow Squad looking pretty good. They are 8-4 right now. It's a pretty good record. If they win here, I believe they do solidify a spot in the playoffs. So important match for them. They're going to go again, this time with a Strength. Strength does land. Victini in the red. Victini is going to have to do something to turn things around. They're going to go for a Poison Jab. Poison Jab against the Lunala, not very effective, not the best move to use, but they did get a poison. So not a lot of damage, but that poison definitely can be detrimental to the Shadow Squad in the future. We'll see what happens. There goes the submission. That does knock out the Victini, even though it's not very effective. First Pokemon to faint is for the Sassy Sylveons. There goes that poison damage. And here we go. Diancie out onto the field for the Sylveons. Lunala gets to move first here. It's going to go with a Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick not very effective. Diancie now with a chance to retaliate for its fallen teammate, but it fails by going for an Encore. The Future Sight does land though. Not very effective, but that plus the poison does get Lunala into the yellow. Sylveons might be able to do a good job in knocking out that Lunala. Let's see. Here comes Lunala. Now it's going for the Stomp. Stomp going to be not very effective again. Can't seem to get around the Fairy Rock typing for the Diancie here. As it goes for a Rapid Spin. Doesn't affect the Lunala. If it wasn't for that poison, Lunala would be in pretty good shape here. So that poison attack from the Victini was huge, because Diancie's really not doing that much damage on its own. There goes the Play Rough. Play Rough actually doing a decent amount of damage. A neutral hit against the Diancie. As it goes for a Baby Doll Eyes. Baby Doll Eyes gonna lower Lunala's attack. Lunala is approaching the danger zone due to the poison. Here we go. Lunala with the Power Trip. Power Trip not very effective. I barely saw that health bar move, as the Diancie gets a chance to attack now. This time it's going to go for a Wood Hammer. Wood Hammer is a huge attack, and Lunala finally faints. And it does a little bit of recoil damage to that Diancie. It's in the yellow right now. Second Pokemon on the field for the Shadow Squad is Magearna. Magearna is going to go ahead and go with a Heal. Oh, a Heal Pulse. This is going to give health back to the Diancie. It's a Shadow Squad. It's almost like Goku giving a Sensu Being to Cell. I don't know why I'm pulling that out but right now, but they just heal the Diancie back up when they could have just taken advantage of his low health. The Acid Spray from Magearna. Acid Spray doing a little bit of damage. Diancie now. Going for a Toxic. Does not affect the Steel type of Pokemon. So Sylveon's trying to go for the Poison strategy here. It did work for them against that Lunala, and a Toxic would have been huge here. Unfortunately, the Steel type has had an advantage there. There goes the Headbutt. Diancie goes for a Poison Fan. Another Poison type move. You got to learn your lesson. The Poison Fang does not affect it at all, and Magearna gets another chance, this time with an Eerie Spell. That does a good amount of damage. It also reduces the PP of that Diancie, and that's going to be huge. Here comes the laser focus. I hope they can make use of it. Diancie concentrating on its next turn. We're good, huh? Going for an Ice Fang here. Ice Fang doing a good amount of damage. And there goes the Diancie with a Core Enforcer, but it doesn't affect the Magurina. The only other type of move that doesn't affect Magurina is Dragon type. So they've gone for Poison, and then they said, let's switch it up and go for Dragon, and it still doesn't work. The beat up coming from the Magurina, not very effective. Diancie gets to try again, this time with a Shell Smash, so it's going to lower its defenses here to raise its other stats. We'll see if that works in its favor. I don't know if it's going to be worth it, but maybe it can hit one move to do a lot of damage against this Magurina, since it's done nothing so far. There we go, Diancie with the Smog. Doesn't affect the Magurina. Oh, another poison type move. Someone needs to send a memo to this Diancie. Magurina with his own useless move there didn't affect the Diancie. But still, Diancie has done it way too many times in this battle. It's dropping the ball here as it goes for a Wish. See if that Wish will come true for it. Magurina taking its turn, this time with a Will-O-Wisp. That's going to burn the Diancie, lowering its attack a little bit. Oh, but a berry. There goes the Rust Berry. It's going to heal the burn. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we've seen that yet this season, but you really don't expect those to actually come in handy, but sometimes they do. There goes the Reflect. I don't know if all the setup right now is useful for the Sylveons. It would have been better for them to do this when they were trying to use poison moves against the Steel-type Pokemon. There goes the Petal Dance, which is super effective, and Diancie is done. Magurina gets the boost from its Soul Heart, and the Sylveons on to their last Pokemon. Uxie on the field. It's going to go ahead and go, and this time with the Gyro Ball. That's going to be not very effective. And yeah, it didn't do that much damage. Oh, it was neutral. Why did I think it was not very effective? There goes the Petal. Oh my gosh! It was a crit! The Petal Dance taking Uxie all the way down to about a quarter of its health. Jeez, one more move and that's it. There goes the Uxie. Fury Swipes. Not very effective against the Steel type. I know Fairies are weak against Steel, but the Sylveons have taken that to a whole new degree here. They don't know how to fight one. There goes the Petal Dance, and Uxie's done. The win goes to the Shadow Squad. Good match to them. They are 9-4 right now. That is going to solidify a spot in the playoffs for them. It is still up in the air for the Skitties, the Hoppips, the Sylveons, and the Nightmares. They're all battling for the 3rd and 4th spot here in this division for the playoffs. We'll see if they can make it. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the battle. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more of the Metronome Madness League, and I will catch you in the next one.